Hi, this is Randy with Imagestick. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about our competition and why the Imagestick is better than other brands out there. First of all, this is one of the biggest competitors you're going to find on Amazon. And it comes in 3 different pieces. And you may think that's a good thing to help you break it down. But anytime something breaks apart, these are points of failure in the systems. And with the Imagestick, it is one solid piece. There's no point of failure. Additionally, the straps are good here. When you put the gun in, right, you can ratchet it down just like you can on the Imagestick. Go ahead and show you what that looks like. So we're here, and they feed through, and then you can just ratchet again and ratchet again. So that's pretty tight. Can't really tighten it too much anymore on that without feeling like I'm going to break the ratchets. But I also want to show you just kind of the size difference here. This is just a bigger, bulkier piece of equipment, and the longer it is away from your body, the heavier it's going to feel as well. So, and this is what I don't like about this is I need a lot of pressure. I've got lots of knots that I've acquired over the years, and the gun spins when I start to put pressure on my back like that. So, and then when I put it over my back, here, it reaches all right, but to put extra pressure, it changes the angle where I need the tip of the gun at. So I don't like that. And then if I want to put it underneath my armpit, it just doesn't give me good control of the gun. It feels like I've got to use a lot of wrist strength. And then when I'm here and I want to use it in an ergonomical position, it feels okay. It's not too bad, but trying to get down to my hamstrings and everything else and my calves from a structurally strong position, it just feels like there's kind of too much weight here on the end of this kind. Now, let's remove it. Let's show you the difference with the Imagestick. So, I feed it through here just like before. We're gonna push our straps on in. We're gonna ratchet it on down, just like the other brand. Don't go too tight. But this in here does not turn. It is in here very solid. I mean, if you're really strong, and you could probably make it happen, but it's not gonna do it just from pressure. It definitely doesn't do it just as easily as I did on that one. And that's a big problem is you're starting to put pressure on, and then the gun just twists and goes right off the knot. Here as well, as I put it behind my back and I get it on that knot that I like, I have this handle right here that just allows me to keep it right where I want, which is really nice, and I can use that forward pressure, and it doesn't change the angle of the tip of the gun that I needed in the knot or on my trap that I wanted. Also, when I come underneath my arm, I have this handle here. So now, when I get to my trigger points or on the back of my shoulders or here in my scapulas, I can really hold it here. And again, I have forward pressure this way to give myself more pressure on those knots. When I want to go to my ergonomical position, instead of it curving back this way, it curves out this way. And since it's shorter, it makes the weight of the gun feel so much lighter. So now when I'm here, I don't want to get back here to my piriformis or my glutes, down to my ITB, my hamstrings. This is very easy, and it feels very light. So I can reach all of these positions in the strong ergonomical position. This is why I think the Imagestick is more superior than others holders, but there's one more feature that I think is super important. The end of the stick is a trigger point device. So one of my favorite things to do is to take this point right here, put it underneath my shoulder like this. Again, I've got the ability to pull forward here with this handle. And I like to sit in a chair and just lean back and let my body weight do the work to get those trigger points out versus just my arm strength. No other massage gun holder on the market has this on the other end. It makes it superior. There is one stick that just has a gun on the end. But again, as soon as you put pressure, that stick starts to move and the gun is very weak. What's great about the Imagestick is it works with almost every gun out there. And if you have a really strong gun, like say a Theragun, it's gonna hold it and it's not gonna bounce around like some of the other competition out there. So just remember, all right, this is a high quality product. You're not gonna be disappointed with it. You can find it on Amazon.com under the Imagestick massage gun holder. Have a great day.